Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a Rachel Bilson look for you. I found the cutest picture of her on Pinterest, and her makeup is just really natural, really beautiful, perfect for summer, fall, and it's just like everyday kind of makeup. It's beautiful. And so I'm really excited to do it for you guys. So we'll start with foundation. I'm going to use my Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation. She has a natural glow and radiance to her skin in this picture, and I just love it. So this foundation is going to be perfect because it has a little bit of a dewy finish, but it's also very lightweight, and you can tell that she's not wearing a whole lot of makeup. So I'm just going to put this right on my finger like that, and then what I do is I kind of just mark myself. Alright, and then, now that I look crazy, I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to start buffing that into the skin. And sometimes I do add a little bit extra on top. I'm just going to see where we are after this. And this foundation is so beautiful. It's one of my all-time favorites. Good coverage and buildable coverage too, and it's just very lightweight feeling. It's not greasy or heavy. Alright, so now that I have that on, I'm going to go ahead and move on to brows. For this, I'm just going to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in brunette and shape them a little. Define the arch a little more. She has actually very similar brow color to mine, and she just fills them in very lightly, so that is all I'm gonna do. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are filled in, we're gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna use a new eyeshadow primer I just got, and it's called Lemonade. It's by Benefit, and I know you've probably heard of it before. It's actually a color correcting one, so it's more for people who have blue in their lids. But I still really liked it because it does neutralize the color of the lid, and it's almost like putting on, you know, your eyeshadow primer and also like MAC Brulee on top, which I do too, to just neutralize the color. So this kind of does that for me. So I'm gonna use that, and then her eyeshadow is super simple. I'm just gonna take my MAC Naked Lunch eyeshadow. You could also use all the glitters. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to use all the glitters right here. This is Naked Lunch. They're very similar, but I'm going to use all the glitters. MAC 217 brush. It's just stained. It's not dirty. And take that, and we're going to put that all over the lid. She's wearing just a really shimmery champagne pink, and so this is perfect for that. Sorry guys, I was zoomed out a little far, so I just zoomed in. So I have all the glitters just right across the lid. You can blend it up towards the crease because we're not going to be putting any other color there. So that's just going to go all over the lid. It's such a pretty color. I love that color. Alright. Alright, and then I'm going to take a smaller kind of smudgy brush. This is by Sigma. It is an SS214. I'm going to take the same all the glitters, and I'm just going to run this right underneath of my lash line to right about halfway in. We're going to move on to eyeliner. She's not wearing any liner on her lower lash line, but on her upper lash line it's a very thin black line. You could use liquid liner if you want, but I'm going to use a gel. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown gel liner in black ink. And my Laura Mercier fine point eyeliner brush. So this is a very fine line, so just take a little bit right on your brush, and just, I like to start in the middle. I don't know why, I just always have. I think it makes it easier to kind of gain control of the thickness of the line. And it's just right against the lashes. You could actually use a black eyeshadow too. I just wanted the line to be a little bit darker and not look smoky. I want it to be defined. to... Now for the waterline, she's actually got a white eyeliner on her waterline, but I think it's too harsh. It's not, I mean, she still looks beautiful, but I like to just use a skin tone color. So this is a MAC chromographic pencil in NC15 NW20. It looks like this, and it's just a kind of concealer color. Sorry, I just dropped it. And I'm just gonna run this right along on my waterline, and it's just gonna make the eye look more open and brighter. I'm going to take my same smudgy brush, and I'm gonna take Floof eyeshadow right here by MAC, and I'm just gonna use this as an inner corner highlight. So kind of right in that tear duct, and just along the bottom lash line, and then right in the corner. Just like that. She has like a pretty pronounced highlight. I think she's always pretty highlighted in the inner corner. Just like that. Now we're going to put some mascara on. I'm going to use my Shu Uemura Lash Curler. And I'm going to use a mascara I haven't used in a while, and that's my Dior Show Iconic Mascara. And it's kind of like, I can't remember what kind of brush, what other kind of mascara has this kind of brush, but it's a really separating mascara. And I always usually choose the Dior Show, but I had this, so I thought I'd try it. It's very separating, not volumizing at all, if you can see that. So I'm gonna do 2 coats of this. Alright, now we're gonna zoom out and do the rest of the face. Alright, so now for concealer, I'm gonna use my favorite right now, which is my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. Just put a little dab right on the back of my hand and grab my Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, which is my favorite for concealer. I'm just going to put this under the eyes. And I always kind of blend it backwards out there. This concealer will cover anything you throw at it. It's amazing. It's like a cream in a tube. It's so good. It's my favorite concealer right now. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown bronzer. It's in a medium 2, and I'm going to take a Big Sigma 138 brush. She's really just a little bit bronzed, so I'm just going to really, really lightly brush this on. Kind of blend it up the temples. Down on the jawline. The center is more on her blush, the focus. So now for blush, I'm going to take my NARS Multiple in Beverly Hills, which I haven't used in so long, but it's beautiful. And all I'm going to do with this is, she's wearing it right in front and center on the apples. So I'm just going to kind of pat this in. And take a synthetic kind of blending brush. This one's from Rain Cosmetics. I'm just going to start blending that out, and I'm blending it down because her blush is focused right there, so when she smiles it really pops out. It's very much towards her nose. And she's also wearing a highlight, so I'm going to take the same brush, and you've got to kind of work with this fast, the High Benefit High Beam. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And I'm just going to dot it right on the top of my cheekbone and blend it out quickly because it does dry pretty fast and it has a tendency to kind of cling to the area where you put it. So I'm just going to kind of put it right there. Can you see how quickly that clings? So you just have to kind of work it in. Just like that. Now to the other side. Okay, now for lips. She's wearing kind of a very like neutral frosty lip color. So I'm going to take MAC in Pretty Please. I'm going to put this, I'm actually going to take my foundation brush and just run over my lips a little just to cancel out some of that. And then I'm going to put a lip gloss over it. She's wearing a very sparkly lip gloss, so I'm going to use my MAC Dazzle Glass in, or Dazzle Glass Cream in Lightly Prancing, which is beautiful, a beautiful nude color. Really sparkly too. I love the Dazzle Glasses. And that's it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my blog. I will link it down below so you can check out the picture of Rachel Bilson that I recreated this look from. So if you guys want to see more videos, please go to my YouTube channel and check them out. And have a fabulous day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!